You are the people in history. They warned us about. They warned us about people like you. Pay attention. We're losing our democracy. Wake up. Wake up.
Good afternoon, folks. I got an email. Imagine that. Got more emails. So somebody reached out to me, and as you can see by the title of the video, here's another twist on the Jeff B story. And this person wants to remain anonymous or whatever, but apparently this information can be found if you barely fucking try to look. This is not my stance. What's up, BB? I'm just saying that this is what I'm being told. I'm not trying to fucking start no flinging a shit within our own channel here. But this person seems to believe that it's highly possible that even Jeff B in the very beginning did not expect this to turn into what it did. Now, so that's what I said. Here's another twist on the story, right? Now, Travis has already came out, and they've all been admitted to what they did. Well, we know they fucking did it. Okay, we know they fucking did it. Anyway, I'm checking my emails. Tomorrow I'm going to go film. Today the wind's just too high. I tried to go out and I did a test flight with the drone because there's a locate. Well, I've been telling you guys, and the drone is just not stable enough today for me to get the shots that I want. Supposedly the wind's supposed to be about the same temperature tomorrow, but the wind's going to be pretty low. So as long as it's under about 10, 15 knots, I'll get. So I'm going to go do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow regardless. I mean, unless it's fucking 25 mile an hour winds or something, then I'm not. What's up, Brian? How you doing? But girl, snowplow, and all the lurkers watching right now. All 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All 9 of you. But anyway, so I'm going to read this email to you guys. Excuse me. Eating biscuits and gravy. And I love biscuits and gravy. And anybody who doesn't can go fuck themselves. Okay? That's how I feel about biscuits and gravy. So let's looky here. Give me just a second. God damn it. Why does it always do this stupid shit? My email always pops up, so give me just a second. Obviously, this person is not under their real name. They did not give me their real name. But apparently, this is somebody who has picked up I've been fucking open about my, what's it called? My email. And no, I didn't have it prepared. Of course, I didn't have it fucking prepared beforehand because I just don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? There's no point in doing that. It's much more interesting when you guys have to sit over there on the other side bored waiting on me to get my shit together, okay? And slightly amusing for myself. Anyhow, I get this email and I'm like, oh shit, that is a strong possibility. But I got something to say to that too in a minute, and I'll get to that. With all these assholes running around with their fucking fake goddamn lawsuits and all this other bullshit, right? I find it really funny. Let's see. There we go. Let's pull this up. We'll pull this up. In just a second. How the fuck do I... Hold on. I got to pull it up. Here we go. Anyway, whatever, right? All right. Okay, got it. Found it. Okay. Anyhow, Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, mother, fuck you. Oh. Anyway, this is not wanting to fucking cooperate now, so whatever. Let's close this out. We'll go like that, pull it back up. And there we go. All right. But anyway, I get this, and I'm going to say if Jeff B knew, or, well, not knew, if he didn't know about this and then didn't make a statement on it pretty quickly, I mean, there could be multiple reasons for that. Sat there for some reason, listening whilst making a blanket. Oh, okay. Get a buddy, get them. I've never had biscuits and gravy. Oh, it's amazing. No, book girl. In just a second, like I said, I'm trying to figure out how to blow this up. Stupid fucking. See, if I was on a Windows computer, I'm still, believe it or not, learning some shit on Apple, like how Apple works, because I'm on an Apple computer, and usually, like on Windows, you just open it up and you can full screen the goddamn email and be done with it. On Apple. On fucking Apple, nope, we can't do that. Need to get Dr. Rob in here. And then it fucking opens up all on its own too, and it pisses me off. I don't know why it does that. Stupid son of a bitch. You know what I mean? It's just retarded. It's just retarded. It's just retarded. Okay? I'm trying to find this stupid fucking thing. I'm about to get fucking bored with it. And then my emails don't line up. Like I'll have to fucking I'll have an email on my smartphone that comes into my Yahoo account. Then I'll come up on the computer, and over here it goes through your Apple. You know how it links all your emails together, so you get them all in one spot. Well, then half the time the fucking email won't be on my desktop. It won't even be over there. And then I got to do this rigorous fucking go through all these different emails to try and find it. It just pisses me off. You know what I mean? It just pisses you off is all. It just pisses you off. Oh, anyway, fuck it. So I'm going to read it to you. This is stupid. Anyway, so I get this email, and here's what it reads. And you guys tell me what you think about it. I don't have any fucking opinion on it. So I got this at 9:04 a.m. on February 3rd, and it says, want to say a comment on the Jeff B shooting, but didn't want to give these asshats any ideas by doing another video. He has had a bad back. It may have went out. He went to ER/urgent care, got a cortisone shot. Those are called transdermal nerve blocker injections, I do believe. Now, it's got a slight bit of fentanyl with cortisone. I used to get them all the time. Well, not all the time, but you know what I mean. In his L5, and now he is sore and in traction for it. And as the YouTube works, people's minds went wild, and they will say it was those people that started the story, not him. Toothless, Will Justice, LW, etc. Because they never said the words, quote unquote, gun, and that will be their out. So this is obviously somebody that heard them say something, maybe close to them. I don't know. I don't ask for everybody's names because, to be quite frank, if somebody does know something and I don't want to expose them, and then everybody stops talking to them, you know? So wait a minute. I got that backwards. You got that backwards. And they will say it was those people. So I guess this could be taken multiple ways. So it could be taken as Jeff B probably had nothing to do with it. And then the other three people mentioned they did. Or it could be Jeff B and then they're throwing the other three people under the bus. Or it could just be everybody as a collective and they're trying to find somebody as a fucking fall guy. I'm to the point at this point. Goddamn, I'm at the point now. I want to hear what Jeff B has to say about it. That's going to be really interesting when he finally comes out and gives his full thing on it. But I mean, I get emails from people time and time again, and you know, I don't ask who they are. You know what I mean? A couple of them we know who they are. You know, like it was no secret. Lily J tried to reach out to several of us. It's no secret, you know, that Lori sees before or after. I don't know. Hopefully she's okay. She's reached out or at least spoke to some of these people. But yeah, if this tells me anything, it looks like if they know something, big if they know something, that might explain a lot of the quiet too. Because really, we didn't get any fucking answers the other night. We didn't. I went up on Travis's. Will went up on Rhino's. We found out what happened there. I do believe at this point Rhino's being 100% honest, and I think he's going to catch shit over it. Which catching shit from these ass clowns is a hell of a lot better than living your life as a liar, right? Or holding, you know. But really, nothing. The only thing that came out is the fact that it was a fucking lie. So the plot was a lie. But still, people are asking questions. Why would they do this? Like, why the hell would they do this? That I truly believe we will never know. I truly, 110%, will never know what happened. And even if somebody like Jeff B comes out and says, dude, I was in the fucking hospital because of my back. You know what I'm saying? But you can kind of glue all this shit together a little bit because you know Jeff B was close with Travis and other fucking people. It's probably not hard to believe that Jeff B might have went to the hospital and then was on the phone with Travis or something like that and said, yeah, I'm in traction, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then maybe Travis in a drunken stupor was like, we'll say he was shot. We'll prank everybody in a plot to try to take the trolls, Will, other channels down or get them in trouble or whatever, right? Well, it didn't turn out that way because we've all exposed everything. Now, you know, we know. But I don't know. Travis would have never done what he did without Jeff's approval. Yeah, I don't know. I would say I don't know their relationship very well, Shar. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But as Tammy has said on the show, it was kind of one of those things that was joked about on LW and stuff like that behind the scenes with like Tammy and stuff like that or whatever, that Travis was kind of like a puppet. You know, he basically do whatever. He would do whatever just to be relevant or to be on the show or whatever. You know, so he's already, months and months ago already been labeled kind of like the puppet to the puppeteer. So, yeah, it's probably not hard to believe that Travis wouldn't make a move unless someone approved it. You know what I mean? One of his other channels, about, whatever. But I don't know. That just makes no fucking sense anyway. Why? You know what I mean? They were in on it and laughed about it. Jeff B never one time came out and said it wasn't true. Yeah, and that's what's going to stab him, and that's what's going to step him up. That's what I mean. You like, if it were me, I'm all about jokes, man. And somebody, I'm at the hospital or anything was made up. I'm at the grocery store getting fucking groceries or something. And then a fellow YouTuber or something like that, or even a YouTuber I don't know, one that even hates me or whatever, comes up with this thing and says, Cam slipped and fell and he's suing the fucking Walmart or something, or suing Kroger Corporation. Nobody sees anything about me. I know this is a fucking piss poor analogy, but if I've got the means to do it, and I see that this channel it's building a lot of traction, right? Like people are like asking questions. I'm probably going to come out on my own platform, at least from my smartphone or even community chat, something like, no, that's not what happened. LOL. So-and-so's joking on me. No big deal. You know, whatever. But there was nothing. There was complete silence. Now, I know my analogy is piss poor, but the story behind this, that is not a light allegation, right? like somebody being shot? Really? Yeah, that's it's almost like faking somebody's death, but publicly. You know what I mean? It's like those people that go around, they'll say, Sam Elliott died today at the age of 73. And then like 4 hours or 5 hours later on Facebook, you go and it's like, no, it was a scam. Sam Elliott's alive and well. It's like that shit. Is that what they were trying to do? I don't know. I don't know. Right, book girl. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, you're not going to get a sane or logical thought out of any of it. But anyway, I just figured I'd share that email with you guys. Like, I don't. There's a lot of people out there with different opinions. I haven't got an email yet where somebody said that it was right. I think everybody is collectively pissed off, not pissed off, but like disappointed and pissed, or, you know, I don't know who sent the email, Shar. It was under some ridiculous fucking name, Rockabilly Penguin something another. I know it's not a fake person. Now it could be someone from the other side. That's why I'm just sharing the fucking email, because even if it was somebody trying to troll me, what they said in their email makes sense, and it puts out there possibilities for, you know, several different outcomes. Which makes it not wrong at this point, because we don't know why they did it. We don't know who started it. I think I would say I'll go back and watch it, and I'll waste my time. Oh boy, I'll go waste my time, and I'll watch Travis's Jeff B's been shot video. But just it wasn't that long ago. I remember it simply being, got a phone call from a mutual friend of ours that said Jeff B has been shot. He's at an undisclosed hospital and he's under guard. That's all I know. And that was it. That's all we knew. You know what I mean? Did Travis admit that he had lied about that? Really doesn't matter to me. Was it Will Justice that called Travis? Now, Will Justice admitted on Shane he did call. They were in communication that day. I would say it was Will Justice. Now we need to find out, was Jeff B in on it? For some reason, nobody wants to come out and say Jeff B done anything. Oh, there you go. Rockabit. Yeah. Rockabit Penguin something or other. Yeah. Rockabit. I don't know. It's a long ass thing. So that's Jungle Jet. So I've seen Jungle Jet before. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever know. But yeah, it's a tactic of like the FBI agents, I guess, that they'll stay in the background for a long time. Disregard the email entirely. Well, I didn't take it as intel or, you know, whatever you'd call it. I just took it as somebody's opinion. And it did shed some light on it, like, because we don't know definitively who told who to do it. We don't. We got a pretty good idea. Yeah. So it's not that I took it as the gospel. What I did is I was like, yeah, that's another way to look at it. You know, either Jeff B planned it, And that's why he's staying silent. Or the three idiots started it. I don't believe that Jeff knew nothing about it, but is it a possibility? Certainly. I don't believe that. And is it possible everybody, even those who claim that they don't or they didn't know anything about it, that they did? Highly fucking possible. Highly possible. Because we know LW made a statement saying that he had at least heard about it. So it is kind of hard for me to believe that there was no more information or that nobody looked into it any further, especially how close those two or three guys were with one another. I don't know. Sucks that. Not surprised he is trying to insert his relevant ass and everything. Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, he control my email and me, whoever it is, all they want. I really don't give a shit. Like, that's why I started an email that's not even fucking really related to me. You know what I mean? In that way, other than my fucking name. And like I said, there's nothing about me anybody's going to be able to tell anybody that I ain't already told. So I don't care. I use that so people can contact me. Like if somebody, well, you guys seen mail people stuff or whatever, they can contact me with whatever. Like, what was that? Who's the Bullshiffer wants to get together and jam out on guitar sometime? Well, that's how I get contacted by people, It is unfortunate that idiots will get it, but like I said, I can shut it down and it doesn't cost me a dime or any heartache. Anyway, well, that's it. Wow, I just wanted to put that out there. So about that, and I did want to explain that to you guys too, because I did not expect to get. I got, I think, 4 or 5 emails of people wanting me to play guitar, and I love playing guitar. I've done it a couple times on the past couple channels I've had. And then I was working with a drummer in Nashville and stuff like that, and that's not happening no more. People's lives have moved forward, and other priorities took place. But I've got everything here set up. So I think what I'm going to start doing on my own channel is I'm going to start doing like covers and stuff. I enjoy doing that, just jamming out to like my favorite songs and shit. And I was scared to do it for a while because I didn't want to get copyrights and things like that. Because when you start dealing with the big bands, yeah, you can get sued for certain shit. And there's people in the past that have been. And I don't want to be paying a band like Deftones even fucking 1/1000th of their daily income. Would completely devastate me. So I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. And one of the sucky things is about 6 months ago, I sold a lot of my Digitech processing pedals and stuff like that because I just wasn't using them anymore. And I had one down at my feet, and I had a cutoff switch that was a foot pedal operation, foot switch, so that I could sit here and record music with my drummer. And I had everything hooked up through the computer. So I had all my processing, I had all my pedals, all my Boss pedals were all on a fucking floor rack. I had it all wired in. Now I don't have that shit. I basically have like 2 or 3 metal pedals left, a noise gate, and but I can do that. I can set that up to where it'll work. So I got to get all that shit set up, and I got to email Bullshiffer back. I don't know exactly what he's wanting to do, but I'm open to whatever. Like if he just wants to like try to cover some, whatever, some Pantera songs or something like that, I think that would be badass. Or just write some original shit together. I don't know. I'll have to see, but I got to get it all set back up again to do that. I mean, I can plug a guitar in right now and play it, but I'll have no effects for my guitar. Like I won't be able to switch between clean and dirty, like distortion, or I won't be able to have any like reverb or echo or anything like that for certain songs. So I got to get all that shit hooked back up. And that's kind of what I'm getting set up to do. I'm actually going to be moving my barn building. I have one of those barn building things. I'm going to ask my friend. Oh, Twitch. Yeah. I've Mar or God damn it. Mar and Shar is so fucked up for me. Shar, I've never streamed to Twitch before. I know nothing about it. The only time I ever go to Twitch is to watch Will. And I started that account, what is it, Camtrails or whatever, just so I could go in there and watch people that are over there. I've never tried to like stream to that place, so I'm gonna, I'm sure there's a learning curve with it. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just as simple as fucking StreamYard and YouTube. I don't know. But if you're saying as far as Twitch being a better place to play music, probably, because it seems to be more of a gaming music type platform. Like people go over there for more entertainment as far as music and art and gaming than on YouTube. But yeah, me personally, what I wanted to do is I'm a huge fucking fan of Deftones. He's actually my favorite industrial alternative guitarist is Stephen Carpenter. If you guys know who he is, he's the guitarist for Deftones. That's his guitar right here, hanging here. His 7-string ESP, 7-string with Fishman Fluences. It's that green sparkle, like that lime green sparkle telly. Love that fucking guitar. But there's actually only one album that they really played 7-string on. Everything else was like Around the Fur, Adrenaline, all that was pretty much all on 6-string baritone, C sharp tuning. Then they went to 7-string and almost instantly. So on White Pony, if you remember, like I did a little clip on acoustic or whatever. I thought it sounded like shit because I put the microphone in the sound hole of the guitar to see what it would sound like. I was like, fuck it, I'll upload it. But that's on my other channel. It's whatever. I didn't have my phone where I could record myself playing it, so I just fucking played it. They got like, I think 4 songs, Tokyo or Korea. That's on 7-string, and then pretty much right after that, Stephen Carpenter went to 8-string guitars. So, and I don't have an 8-string, and I refuse to buy a fucking 8-string. So what I was gonna do is do like a series of videos covering all the songs on Adrenaline, Around the Fur, do the few on White Pony that are on a 6-string, do the others that are 7. And that's pretty much all I can do because I don't have an 8-string guitar. Because I love Deftones. It's one of my favorite fucking bands. It's probably like my top 5 favorite bands is Deftones, but it's in a different genre. And I also like Chevelle. Oh God, I love Chevelle. And I can pretty much play all their shit. So I was going to do some covers of some Chevelle shit. It'll give me time to get back together and writing my own stuff. I've got a couple songs I've got in there, but it's more metal. Probably stuff a lot of people don't want to listen to, but I'll share it anyway when it's done. And, but yeah, I got to get all set back up to do that kind of shit. But I'm going to move my barn building thing and have my friend help me over to the side of my house. I think it's like it's a 10 or wait, it's an 8 by 14, like 8 feet wide by 14 feet long. And it's like it's got lofts in it, so it's really tall. And I'm gonna get it brought over here. I'm gonna put insulation in it, like the blue insulation board, and then drywall it and actually finish it and paint it. And then I'm gonna move basically my whole studio out into that building and move it out of the house. Right. Hold on a second. Let me show it to you. As a matter of fact, hold on. I'll turn that fucking shit off. Hold on. Let me turn the thing off. Okay, here we go. There it is. Now you can see it. So it's this guitar right here. It's this one right here. So it's it's an African Jatoba fretboard, stainless steel frets, pearl pick guard. It's got the Fishman Fluences in it. Right here, they're glow in the dark. Well, they're actually signature Stephen Carpenter. They're his signature Fishman Fluence pickups. Push-pull pots. It is a neck-through guitar, so it's all one solid piece. And then, as you can see there, it says SRC. That's Stephen Carpenter signature. Locking tuners. Nice guitar, but after I bought it, I realized I was like, son of a bitch, man. They only had so many songs that were in 7-string because it was a fast transition. He went almost from 6 for forever and then to 7 for a few songs and then bam, 8-string. So yeah. But anyway, I've got 2 7-strings or 3 7-strings. I got an Ibanez over there that's a 7-string that I put Fishman Fluences in also, but I only put 1 Fishman Fluence in the bridge. So that's just a chunk in metal guitar is all that fucking thing is. And then this one's a little dusty. This is my other 7-string. My Schecter Damien Platinum. It's got the bat inlays, you know, EMG 80s, active pickups. Again, neck through. Nice guitar, you know. But there we go. Yeah, I love 7-string. They're a little bit more work to. Yeah, not really. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get going with music eventually. I got to get all this shit moved the fuck out of here. I got to get more organized. A lot of these guitars that you guys have seen hanging up, they go all the way over to there, all the way over to there on the wall, all the way around. And it's just like I only need 1 or 2 of them in a studio setting anyway. I'll just grab like my favorite one. And I like baritone more anyway. So my Schecter PT Hybrid Hellraiser, really nice guitar also. That one, I like playing baritone more. Every once in a while, I'll grab a trim guitar and I'll play it. Like if I'm feeling like playing country or oldies rock or something like that. But as far as writing music on a 6-string tremolo, I'm not interested. I always play in drop B, drop A, or C sharp or C standard. I never play in 440. I never play, like ever. The only time I play even close to standard E is when I'm playing like Alice in Chains songs and I'm a half step down. I'll do that, but I don't even know why I have regular standard scale fucking 6-string tremolos anymore because I barely ever play them. Anyway, all right, well, I'm going to get off here. I just figured I'd read you that email. Throw that out there. I did not look at it as fact. Let's be clear. I'm not going to take an email from anybody as fact unless they show me there's proof. But I think it does throw out a couple possibilities. I don't believe any of them. I think that everybody's guilty in it. And until further notice, that's exactly how I'm going to keep thinking because nobody's coming out and fucking coming out, So anyway, who gives a fuck, right? But I do think Jeff B. How do you guys watching right now? How many of you think that Jeff B. will actually come out and say something? I'm curious because I think it's important that everybody hear from him or him at least. I don't even think anybody would believe him at this point. That's the sad part. Hypothetically, okay? That's all I'm saying here. Hypothetically, if let's say he didn't know anything about it. Highly unlikely. I know he knows about it at this point. If he didn't start it, and let's say he was just in the hospital. Big if here. I don't think at this point it would matter if he wasn't part of it. Nobody would believe him. Like that's how bad it is. That's how bad shit like this is. Like that. I don't believe it. What's up, new subscriber to the show? Thank you, Bobby Copeland. Thanks. Oh, well, I'm talking about the dumb shit. But yeah, Shar's kind of actually. Who the fuck's been saying that? There's been several people in the chat, but everybody's pushing me to get back to playing guitar. In some capacity here for YouTube. And so I'm going to get all set up, but I want to, I'm going to get my building. So moved over here. I'll get it all fixed up and stuff. And maybe sometime what is that? Springtime or something like that. I can start launching, doing stuff like that. Cause believe it or not, at one time I'm pretty fucking good at working on guitars. I've built a couple of these guitars well, I sold a couple of them, but like this one over here, I'll buy a brand new guitar. No, any credibility he has is shot. Sorry, bad choice of words. Oh yeah, well that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, even if he had nothing to do with it, wouldn't even matter at this point because I'm with Shar on this one. I think it was Shar that said this. You should have come right out and said something. I would have if it was me and somebody started some shit like that. You know what I mean? I'd have been like, whoa, fuck that. No, I was not shot at all. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke while it lasted, but I'm here to end it. To anybody who will hear me. I would have, no, fuck no. Hell no. But yeah, exactly, Michelle. But like I would have taken I'll buy a brand new guitar. I know this sounds fucking stupid. Anybody in here that's interested in music, you know the honest to God reason I never wanted to talk about guitars and I never wanted to play guitar is because most of my following that I ever had on all my YouTube channels up to that point probably they weren't there for that. I was going to be sitting here putting my heart and soul into something for fucking 6 people to watch. You know what I mean? Do guitar channels work? Absolutely. Look at Ola England. Look at all these fucking guitar channels that have millions of subscribers. Could I be there one day? Maybe. But I don't care about that. I at least want a couple hundred people that share my love for it so that I feel like I'm in that like studio set. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to people really, but like if I'm going to play music, I want people to enjoy it or learn from it or for me doing it to inspire them to do it or whatever. I just really enjoy talking about guitars and I just never got into it before because I enjoy it and I didn't want me trying so hard to do it on the internet to ruin it for me. Like I play guitar all day long. You know, I'm not all day long, but you know what I mean? Like at night, I'll play for an hour straight sitting by the fireplace. I love it. But at one time, like I'll buy these brand new guitars. I brought a brand new Ibanez 7-string. As soon as it shipped to my house, a lot of you guitar players out there or music fans out there would have been madder than fuck at me. I tore the entire guitar down, immediately took it apart, got the Dremel tool out, started wallowing out the fucking body to fit bigger pickups. I mean, I did it professionally, you know, and completely modified that guitar. And a lot of people are probably, what the fuck would you do that for? Why would you not just buy a kit guitar and do this? Well, the thing is I don't always like all the kit guitars. I'll see something that some brand makes, like a Fender, like my Pawn Shop 51 here. This is like one of my favorite Fender guitars. This is an actual Fender, what they refer to as a Pawn Shop 51, Pawn Shop. So it's actually like a hybrid between a Strat Tele with the Tele headstock, you know, the Fender Telecaster headstock. And I went through this entire guitar. This has got super distortions in it. Got those put in. Graphtec saddles, Graphtec string trees, real bone nut, like all that shit. Put Wilkinson fucking vintage tuning pegs in it. And then I put a push-pull pot on it, obviously with the super distortions. So, I mean, a lot of people be like, why would you do that to the fucking, guitar like that? Well, I play the damn thing. I want it to sound and feel the way I want it to feel. And but like a lot of people would probably be cussing me out right now for modifying a goddamn pawn shop, you know? But that's what I do. And as you can tell, they look really nice. I do it the right way. I just And then I always refinish all my frets, but I was going to at one time start doing like a guitar repair channel or showing people how to modify and like solder in new pickups and, just simple shit. You know what I mean? But it takes a lot of time. And then at the time, I don't think my audience would have gave two fucks about me doing that. So anyway. Oh yeah, sure. Absolutely. And especially if I owned a business. Yeah. Like if you've got something to protect or it could do you damage. Oh God. Yeah. That's why I said, I don't even need a business. Like I could just be lightly known on YouTube like I am now, just in front of maybe 600-700 people or something. And if something like that happened, I'd be like, nope, didn't happen. I'd come out and clear my shit up quick. Like, no, that's not, but that's just me. But especially with something like that. But anyway, yeah, I'll email I think I'll email like Bullshiffer or something. I think he's the one that reached out to me. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it, Shar? Was it Bullshiffer that wanted to get together and jam or something like that? I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure it was bullshit. And so I'm gonna focus on getting this shit all fucking set up again here first. I mean, I could still do it here, but I do want my own space separate from the house because especially recording music, when you got kids, your house is never quiet. A lot of you moms out there know this shit, man. And if you're trying to, I mean, you don't even have to be doing a YouTube channel. You're just trying to record music in an acoustic setting. You know what I mean? Every little noise like that is going to fuck your recording up. So you need to be in a place that's like really quiet, soundproofed. And I'm not going to invest in soundproofing this bedroom because fuck that. I want to be separate. Right, Shar. I want to be separate from the house, and then I'll soundproof it. That's why I'm going to use the actual panel board insulation to give a lot more soundproof benefits. But yeah. Yeah, it's my girls. Like right now, what we're going through is we've got the third baby on the way. He's a boy, by the way. His name's going to be Joel. And the 3-year-old does not sleep. We have tried everything. Our oldest daughter, she's 6 years old. She'll go right to sleep. You tell her go to bed. She'll go, she goes to her room, watches her little tablet for a minute or plays her little coloring games, and she'll go right to sleep. Well, we made a stupid fucking decision, me and my wife both. We did a great job on the first one. She had a little bassinet, or what do they call those things? Pack and play or something like that. I don't know. But I hear you. We use it sometimes, but we're afraid to use it all the time because the doctors have told us don't get into a habit of always giving them melatonin because it'll mess with the natural melatonin production in their brain, Then they won't be able to sleep at all, right? But like when we would do the melatonin thing, it was literally neither her or I had gotten sleep in 5 or 6 fucking days outside of 2 or 3 hours, maybe. And then it would be like, that next day we're like, that's it. Fuck it. If they're not asleep by, 9 o'clock, melatonin gummy bear. And, and even sometimes that don't work, Oh, that's only for kids that don't have sleep issues. Oh, okay. See, we have wanted to ask, I think my wife has, but ask the doctor more detail about that stuff. But my little one, when my oldest daughter was born, we did it all. We kept her in the bed for a little bit, obviously, until they're about 6 months old. And then we moved her over into a bassinet. And then we moved her into, I think, what they call the pack and play. It's like a crib thing, but it turns into a bed at night or whatever. It's got like a bed top thing on it that's got like sides so they can't roll out. But then you can like move that out of the way, and it's like a crib thing or a playpen type thing. I don't know. I don't know. But so anyway, she transitioned just fine. I think we had to, either me or my wife had to sleep with her up in her room. What we do is we put her in bed, and then we'd lay on the floor so she knew we were there. And then it took maybe 2-3 weeks at best. What would happen is she'd fall asleep and we'd get up and leave. and then go to bed. Maybe for 2-3 weeks she'd cry. You'd have to go back up there, lay back down with her. That would happen. And then eventually, after a few weeks, she was sleeping all through the night. By the time she was like 2.5 or something like that, I can't remember. The next daughter, our 3-year-old, we've been trying to do that, and it does not work. It's almost if she doesn't feel me or her mom all the way through the night, she will wake up. Like it'll be fucking like when she is asleep. And she'll get up some mornings at 6:30 in the morning and will not go to sleep. No nap. You could try to give her a nap. Sometimes she does, and she's an angel about it. But then it makes it worse because now it's like her power nap. But I've seen her get up most days, 6:30, 7 in the morning, and she will literally be up until midnight, 1 a.m. And she will not go to sleep unless you lay down with her. And my wife's terrified because she doesn't want 2 of them in bed with her. Or 2 of them, because I sleep on the couch my poor dumb ass. I did that to help my wife out. I was like, no, I'll go sleep on the couch. You work on training her tonight, or if you need my help, or you want me to, we kind of teamed up on it. And well, needless to say, I very seldom get to sleep in the bed right now because it's in my own fucking bed because my daughter, my middle child has decided that we're going to be in there for the rest of our lives. And my wife is just like, holy shit, I'm terrified because I want us to have our bedroom back. And I don't want this baby to come and her and the middle child still be in here. So, yeah, melatonin, I think natural kids, I think the ones we got, they were in it was a plastic bottle and they were blue colored and they were like little gummies. And yeah, they were made for kids, but yeah. But I think we have some now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I was so worried about it, you know what I mean? So we'd only do it when it was, all right, that's it. We're not staying up till midnight tonight, But anyway, the house is always noisy, and you guys know that are parents. And I had a problem with that even before I was even on YouTube because I was recording a lot of my guitar pieces, like acoustic songs I was writing, and it was so fucking hard to get a recording done without some type of faint door shutting in there, and it would just aggravate the fuck out of me. And I can't blame kids. Kids are going to be kids. So it's just time to get my own little space away from the house, or even in the house if you want to soundproof or something. But yeah, thank me later. Yeah, it is. It's nuts. I wouldn't trade it for anything though. I love having fucking kids. They're a fucking blast. Like just every day is I don't know. And it sounds cliche to say this, but just some of the shit kids say sometimes, even 3-year-olds, just little kids. It's amazing. We should get our kids up on here to troll these drunk people. I guarantee you my 6-year-old daughter would probably have said something way more funny than any of us are capable of if I played like a 10-minute video of Travis live streaming. My oldest daughter would probably I guarantee it. Because if there's something wrong with you, she'll call it out. You know what I mean? She'll call it out. She'll be like, she told somebody one day, why are your teeth yellow? Like, no shit. My daughter will just straight up come up to somebody and be like, why are your teeth yellow? You better start brushing your teeth. And they say it like a child. You know what I mean? You can't be mad at them. Yeah. Wow. Son of a bitch. Char, that's a miracle. That would be a damn miracle at my house right now. It would be a fucking miracle. But yeah, she'll flat out ask people if it, oh my God, what was it one day I don't remember where it was. I have to ask my wife what the fuck she said, but God, this is going to sound bad. And we live by Cincinnati. So my daughter has friends that are all nationalities, but it was the first time my oldest daughter had seen colored hair apparently. And oh my God, my daughter goes, what'd she say? Why does that girl have, did she say wool or strings or something like that? So we're going through the McDonald's drive-through down in Hebron, Kentucky, getting a coffee. And my daughter's sitting in the back seat. She sits right behind me, my oldest one. And the fucking window's open. Like it was a warmer day. And it was a real pretty black girl that came there. She was really pretty. But she had long, like, weave things. I guess that's what they're called. And I think they were like pink or red or something like that. Like some of them. And my daughter turns to me and, like, in between the seats, yarn. That's what it was. She's like, Mom, Dad, why does she have yarn in her hair? And my wife, like, instantly red in the face, like, stop, like, it's just kids, man. Like, and there was another time, like, I think it was in Walmart, like the people that ride real big fat people that will ride around on the scooters. My daughter will flat out ask, like, why are you riding the scooters around? And she's not doing it to be funny. She's just generally like, straight faced. Like, why are you driving that thing around? Why are your teeth yellow? Why do you have yarn in your hair? They're young. They don't know what, Anyway. So, anyhow. Rhino may have come clean, but he had two after he had to after he lied. He'll lie again. Chris, I really hope he doesn't. I mean, Sage, I have no idea. I have no idea what this fuck. That's all I have to say about that. Was that a cortisone shot party? Probably. Yeah, who knows? Like it fucking blows my mind. I have no idea. So anyway, that's all I got to say about it. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for my fucking other channel to get like mass reported and shit. I mean, I went live on it, was it not yesterday at some time or something like that? Like, I don't care, but I don't know what's going to happen there. I got a couple people over there now. I'm confused. My son called AMI. What's that? Amis? It is store, and it was embarrassing. Oh yeah, kids don't have no fucking filter. I mean, not cussing or something or whatever, but they're going to ask whatever's on their mind. And I can't remember. Yeah, she'll say shit. My oldest one, right in front of people too. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. I could probably bring her up here, but maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll see how she responds and I'll record her. I'll record her watching. Like, I'll record her watching like Trainwreck Travis or something. I'll be like, hey, honey, come here. I want you to look at this. What do you think about this video right here? And I'll record it, or even audio or something, just something. And I guarantee you say something it's like stupid as shit. She'd probably be like, where's some of his teeth, Dad? Like, or something like that, or I don't know. I'll try it out. I think it would be quite interesting, as a matter of fact. Like, she'd probably say something completely crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. But yeah, I'll reach out to Bull Schiffer and see what he kind of ask him, like, how he wants to go about doing this, and see if if he wants to like jam out during lives or something like that. Like I think he's probably set up for it. Now, doesn't Bull Schiffer is he the Australian guy that lives in Florida? Maybe I can't remember, or because I remember watching BB one time, and there was a guy on there like a bigger, huskier looking guy that had a like I don't know if it was Australian accent, but it sounded like an accent like that. I thought that was Bull Schiffer, that he was the guy underneath on the name Bull Schiffer. You know what I'm talking about, Shar? Remember the guy on BB's? He was like he was a really big guy, and he had a strong accent, a strong like English or something like that accent, because he said words like bloke and all that. So he's not Australian. So he's like, is he like English or something from England or like Britain or something like that? Or I know there's some he didn't sound like he had a New Zealand. He has a hillbilly accent. Then who the hell am I talking about? I got to go back and look on BB's channel. There was a guy that was up there that like literally had is that who that is? Is Tap the big guy? He's like got a beard and all that. Because I know one of them he had up on his show had like a strong accent like that. Anyway, my point is I thought that was Bull Schiffer. I thought that guy was Bull Schiffer. That's what I'm saying. That's the mistake I made. I thought that guy was Bull Schiffer, and that the guy that's been Bull Schiffer that I've heard talking on other channels, I was like, oh, now I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Tap, I need to look and see if Tap has emailed me back. Yeah, he took a piece of my video. You guys probably remember that. One of the pieces of the video, if you guys remember that, it was, let me do this. It was one of the first videos I recorded. Oh, Jesus. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, it was, yeah, here it is. It was this show or this video that I'd made. That one right there. Let me see here. Let me get it to the point where yeah.
The spider webs.
Yeah, it was this video right here. I don't even
Okay. There's another building right here.
Former intelligence for the service. He served 23 years.
Wow. The damn roof's about to fall.
Yeah, about this house right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen.
Deer just ran out of here.
I didn't even know that shit happened either.
So very possible. Oh my God.
See, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear like those? It sound like 3 bangs or knocks or whatever the fuck that was. That I didn't know that fucking happened while I was there. I don't remember hearing it. It's possible it happened while I was there. I just wasn't paying attention to it. When I was back editing the video, that's why I put that up there. I don't remember hearing the 3 knocks. When I was going back reviewing the footage, I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I didn't knock on anything. I was just walking through the fucking door because you can hear my feet hitting the floor because there's a bunch of debris on the ground. You can hear me like walking up in there, and then there's fucking 3 knocks. Well, there was that, and then there was another part where I got freaked out because I still thought there was like an animal in there.
Oh my God, it has a basement.
Where's it at? Let me go fast forward to it.
Hopefully, don't fall through the floor. Oh. Somebody's in here with a torch.
So apparently, so when I heard that noise, I thought it was a fucking deer, right? I even put it at the bottom of the screen. You'll see that. And I didn't want to get fucking stabbed by a damn buck deer with antlers and shit trying to run out of the house through the only doorway I'm standing in front of. So I fucking took off and went out into the yard of the place because I didn't want to get fucking run over by some 250-pound goddamn buck, you know? Well, anyway, I think 2 or 3 people during this live video that are not live video, you know what I'm saying? During this video, I think it was right here somewhere. I can't even pause it quick enough to catch it. I don't know how anybody's seen it. Right here when I pan, I'm going to try to pause it like quickly when it goes there.
Oh. Somebody's in here with a torch.
Right here. All I can tell you, I did catch it. So in this area of the video, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or whatnot, but you can clearly see the window to the left. It's only part of the window. And then the other light spot you see is a doorway that in that doorway right there. I can never catch it on this fucking thing. I can't ever. Let me see if I slow the son of a bitch down. Can I slow this down? Playback speed. Oh, wait. I can go. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, hold on. So now let's do it. So apparently when I pan across this, 2 or 3 people said, what was that ran through the doorway? I was like, what are you talking about? Nothing. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I didn't see anything. So right here.
Somebody's in here with a torch.
Here we go, right here. Right there. Okay. That's nothing. So right there in the doorway, if it's running in real time, it might appear to, when you're going fast, see how it kind of, that black is like a black blur. I could see where people, when this video is playing at full speed, where they would be like, oh, they look like a ghost running through the doorway. Me, I don't think that looks like anything. But anyway, getting back to the point, Tap, whoever Tap is now, because I guess got a hold of BB, or BB said, hey, is it okay if Tap takes downloads this footage to look at it further in some kind of type of software or whatever for paranormal investigating or whatever? And I was like, absolutely. Yeah, I don't care. I have that shit now. I haven't used it yet. But that was, I don't know, it's about a few weeks back, 3 weeks ago. And I was just curious if there was anything found. Because there were several people that were convinced something was in the house. I'm not convinced yet. But I can see where there could be some confusion with a couple things that happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing that it didn't freak me out. The thing that got me like kind of piqued my interest was the 3 knocks. But again, it could have been an animal, right? It could have been a deer really close to like already being outside the house on the wood floor, and it only took like 3 knock noises of their hooves or whatever until they were out on the ground. I don't know. This is what I've been told to do, and also I have an idea for doing it. And I think it would be cool as fuck, regardless if there's anything paranormal. Go down there and set up a couple like cheaper game cameras that have pretty good picture quality. You know, the best you can get. Because I damn sure ain't going to leave no fucking $800 GoPro with mods on some property like this and risk getting it stolen. But like hide them the best that I can. Like put them up in this house in the daytime. I guess they're activated off of motion, and let them run. Do like a whole night through this house. Like get 2 or 3 different angles, you know, and then go back and collect all the shit and see what is coming in there. You know, I think it would be cool as fuck anyway if you seen like a whole family of deer or something that live in this house or something. I think that'd be cool as fuck to see anyway. And they should leave the house up for that reason, because the deer love it. Or maybe like homeless people, you know, I don't know. 9:30 at night comes around and all these people start fucking pouring in. Or it could be like a satanic cult. You know what I mean? Be a satanic cult that like sneaks in there, like walks the railroad tracks down in the middle of the night, like at the witching hour, and then they use this house for that shit. I didn't find nothing that would prove that or anything, but yeah. So that's what I would like to do. I'll put some type of cheaper camera in there that gets good images, that does good video, and then I'll get that. That'd be kind of interesting to see who's fucking around in here. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. So I'll figure out who the hell Bullshiffer is. I know he was on Will's Twitch today anyway. Now I know his voice, but I don't think I've talked to him in email and in chat, but I've never seen his face or never. I get confused with people. This isn't Tap. This is Bullshiffer. Let me just shut up because this is you. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, he's always been nice as shit to me. I just don't know who he is. I can't put face with names because I'll hear some people's voices or something, and then somebody will be on. Yeah, for the longest time, I thought Bullshiffer was the big guy with the English accent. That's what I thought. Oh, he's another vet? Oh, okay. And Shar, you were probably in the military too, weren't you? What branch of the service were you in? I don't know. I've never heard you say anything, but like there's like I think I only found out Yori was in the military like a couple months ago. I didn't know she was for the longest time. Like I find out, you know. I wish someone would ask Rhino. I'm assuming why he took the vid down with Sierra. Sierra. Who's that? Is that a dog or is that who is that? I don't know who that is. I mean, I know how Rhino is. I don't know who the name is. I had knee surgery as a teenager that would have put me out. I don't do well with taking orders. Oh, yeah. No, I tried to join too many. Like, I tried to join so many times. But, well, now that I've told you guys my story, getting hit by the fucking car. Yeah. Nope. A lot of people were probably like, as a matter of fact, my cousin Grady, S&G Ranch, I think it was like the 4th time I tried to join. This was a long time ago. I was still in my mid-20s then. Mid-20, like, I think I was 26 or something like that. And I tried to join again. And me and my cousin both went to go enlist. He got in, and I got medically denied. Because we wanted to go in together. I didn't give up. I still tried to go back again. The last time I tried, what's up, Dr. J Banana? Sergeant Slaughter. The last time I tried, I was 30. Oh, God, 30. 32 or 33, I think I was, or something like that. I mean, early 30s. And I tried again, but I was trying for, I didn't, at that point, I knew I was a little bit older, which doesn't mean shit because it does in a way, I guess. People sit there and say, oh, they call you grandpa in there or something like that if you're pretty much in your late 20s and older because it's all a bunch of young kids. But when my cousin went through, he was one of the last, I guess, basic trainings that went through Fort Knox. He could tell you guys better. I don't know. I just know they didn't do basic in Fort Knox anymore after it was 2009 or early 2010. He had a guy in his basic training. He had a guy that was in his basic training that was 42, or did Grady say 42 years old? 42-year-old dude going through basic training for the Army. Well, he was join the National Guard. That's what Grady said, but they go through the same boot camp. Now, my cousin will tell you this guy was he took care of himself. Yeah, he was 42 years old, but he wasn't like built like a brick shit house, but he was lean. He ran and he did push-ups and pull-ups or whatever and all that. And that 42-year-old guy ended up out PTing everybody in the class, or what do they call that? 42-year-old dude. And there's my cousin and him are still friends to this day. The dude's still in the National Guard, and I think he's already ranked up to like sergeant first class or something like that, somewhere in there. And so age is not everything. There was a lot of people you'd read all over the internet and shit and be like, what are you trying to join the military for? You're fucking 29 years old. You should already done that. Shit don't matter. I think when my cousin told me when he was going through, like 30% of his class was over the age of 30. Because at that time, the job market was kind of hard and there was a lot of people joining the military, as a way to make income, get, school paid for or whatever. But yeah, I tried to join again. I think it was like 32, 33. And a couple people asked me that. You really want to go in the military where you're going to have some 23-year-old fucking sergeant telling you what to do all day? And I was like, I really don't give a fuck. I don't care how old somebody is. If there's somebody that's 23 years old that's already been to combat, and let's say I would have got in and they're telling my 30-year-old ass what to do, I'm going to listen. That motherfucker went to combat and made it back alive. I'm going to go ahead and shut my ego down for a minute. And I think that's a problem for a lot of people. Oh, I don't want to join the military over a certain age because, I don't want younger kids telling me what to do or some 25-year-old woman telling me what to do. Well, I'm going to tell you from this perspective. If you don't want people telling you what to do that are younger than you, you might as well not even go get a fucking job. Like, the whole world's that way. I don't think somebody should get promotions off of how long they've been somewhere. It should be based off of merit. How well they do their job, how well they lead other people. Do they get the job done? And I've always been that way. But for some reason, when it comes to the military and people joining the military, there's like this taboo about being over a certain age and trying to join the military. I just find that funny as fuck. Especially, you take a guy that's 42 years old today. He grew up in a time where all the kids weren't all fat and overweight sitting on gaming systems all day. They got out and built tree forts and rode BMX bikes. So I guarantee you a 40-year-old man 10 years ago would out PT any teenage kid at that time. Just about. So I don't think the physical thing was a barrier. I think it was more people being able to take orders from somebody younger than them, And I didn't give a fuck. Somebody came up, they were 19 years old, and they were like, yep, I've been to combat, or 20 or something. And let's say I got in, or somebody got, anybody got in, and they're telling you what to do while you're in combat, you might want to fucking listen. You might want to take some tips from somebody. Fuck the age. Listen to somebody who's done it before, But I think a lot of people can't do that. And that's a problem in regular work environments, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll talk to you guys some other time. Weather's supposed to be a lot better tomorrow. I tried today, and my drone would not stay stable, so I'm not gonna attempt losing a fucking drone because of the wind, and then having to buy another one. So, anyway, see you guys later.